1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. I think we're ready. So, hey everyone, welcome to the Live at Noon series here at PCU. This is the first day that we're doing this, and we're here with the clinical department. My name is Tyler. I'm the graphic design intern here, and I'll be doing this for the next couple days. We're going to go through a bunch of the departments here to just kind of give you an idea of what all goes on here, and we have the goal of humanizing the idea of insurance and kind of making it easier for everyone to understand all around. So I go to Iowa State. I'm here on an internship, and I'm having a great time so far. It's a lot of fun. So as I said, we're here with the clinical department. If you want to introduce yourself and kind of talk about what it is that you and your department do.
All right, my name is Jessica Scott. I'm a licensed practical nurse, and I have been with Point Comfort for 4 years. The department includes myself and 3 other licensed nurses. So all of us have over 10 years experience as a nurse, and we all have different types of backgrounds that we have. We all have med-surg backgrounds, which means that we can do any type of little specialty, like if you're in a hospital and different types of floors like ortho, infectious disease, that type of thing. We have all had jobs taking care of children and also adults. One nurse has a strong background as a school nurse. Another one has a background in a MDS nurse, which is kind of like a Medicare nurse. One of the nurses also has a strong background in the military. And then myself, I have a background in correctional care.
Okay, cool. So do you guys handle claims directly, or what role do you have in, if someone wants to file a claim, what role do you guys have in that area?
So we should be the first stop in the process, because we handle 2 different types of programs here. We have one that's for children 17 and under, and then one for adults 18 and over. For our children's program, we require a treatment authorization request for every service.
Okay.
So we typically will see about 750 a day.
Gotcha.
And they're pretty quick to get authorized. It takes us about 3 to 4 minutes. If it's kind of like a simple one, sometimes we'll get requests that's just kind of, we'll say that the child's not feeling well. They woke up with a sore throat. They kind of have a fever, coughing all night. They just want to take them to his doctor. So those are pretty simple. We can just go ahead and get the authorization for them to get to the hospital. Now our adult side of it, we call them pre-authorization requests. And those kind of take a little bit longer. There's only certain things that we require, typically like MRIs, surgeries. And with those can take us maybe up to 3 days to review, because we have to read the medical records to make sure it's medically justified.
Okay, cool. So in terms of the claims that come in, are the steps for either like the pre-authorization process or the treatment authorization request process, are they relatively the same, or does it depend on the individual claim?
They pretty much are the same. We always look for signs and symptoms. We need to know why all of these medical treatments are being done.
Sure.
So we just don't want somebody going and getting tests that may not be medically necessary. So we always want to make sure that we're reading all of the documentation that's provided to us. And then we may also just call the person that's submitting the request to us and kind of be like, hey, what's really going on? Can you provide us with this?
Okay.
So we have a close relationship with the providers also.
Gotcha. Cool. How long have you worked for PCU?
4 years.
4 years, and it's fun. You like your job?
Yeah, I do.
Good. How did you get? Is this something that you've always wanted to do, I guess?
I've always, I don't know, I'm just, I'm fascinated with all parts of nursing.
Okay.
You know, I did the hands-on stuff for 6 years, working in the hospital in the correctional settings. You know, I do miss starting IVs and drawing bloods, that type of stuff, and maybe like assessing people, because reading it, like I may read an assessment and I'll be like, oh, why didn't they check this or this?
Sure.
And so that's kind of, you know, hard not being able to see the patient. So it's the different side of things.
Gotcha.
And I've kind of had to change my mindset, because I understand why the doctors are wanting things, but if they don't tell me exactly out front, so it's kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I really enjoy this part of it.
Cool.
Of nursing.
Cool. Awesome. Was there anything else about your department that you'd like to talk about? That was all the questions that I had prepared. So.
We are very busy.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
We are very, very busy.
Yeah.
But we are happy. We all get along. We are in a pod together. So obviously if there's a request that, maybe we've not seen or we're not sure about, we like to come together as a group and kind of discuss it. And since we all have different backgrounds, one may have more insight to this request than maybe I do, or maybe I've seen it before in a different type of setting and can bring my experience to the table.
Awesome.
So.
Cool. Sounds like a fun time.
It is.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up for today's episode. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to us. The contact information is on the About Us tab on the YouTube channel, which is Trip Time Insurance. You can also send us a DM on Instagram at Trip Time Insurance, and keep an eye out for the upcoming episodes. We've got one tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Friday because we get the day off for the 4th of July. So yeah, I hope you guys liked what you saw today, and if you did, meet us back here tomorrow at noon, and we'll go over the claims department. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.